can you think of a time when you ate better, but you felt worse? I remember the very first time I cleaned up my diet. And yes, that started with getting Diet Coke out the door. I felt like crud. I had a headache, my stomach was not happy, and I was, to say the least, pretty darn grouchy. The good news is those feelings went away pretty quickly. They do. But the fact is, feeling a little off after changing your diet is pretty common, and it can catch you by surprise, especially if you don't know what to look for. We think of eating less healthy foods and feeling bad, but the opposite is actually also true, and we forget this. Welcome to this week's Mindset Coaching video at Infinity Health 365. Today we are talking about toxic hunger and how it can lead to you're feeling pretty lousy when you pivot to a healthier brain and body smart lifestyle that actually honors the person that you choose to be, your healthy self. And this can be true whether you are just getting started in a healthier eating lifestyle, restarting your healthy lifestyle, or having that ongoing yo-yo eating pattern. Regardless of which scenario applies in your life, the fact of the matter is that when less healthy foods, especially the white powders, white sugar, white flour, chronically have a place in your life without decisions ahead of time and have more than 80% of your diet consumed in them, well, that inevitably leads to overeating and emotional eating. See, both overeating and emotional eating, white powder foods, drinks, and other less healthy foods can only create toxic hunger. And this toxic hunger can absolutely derail your long-term results. Toxic hunger derails your mindset by setting you up for automatic negative thoughts, those ants that we talk about. And toxic hunger then sets the stage for increased cravings as your brain-focused, happy, and calming hormones such as dopamine and serotonin are completely thrown off. Now, this doubly dangerous scenario of increased automatic negative thoughts, or what I affectionately call an ant infestation, combined with hormonal imbalances, drives toxic hunger, and it causes you to eat off plan, and it makes you feel really bad. So that when you shift to a healthier lifestyle of eating nutrient-dense foods, your body goes into a toxic withdrawal pattern, and it can make you feel worse, even though you are eating better, even several days into your new diet. But it truly makes you wonder, how could you feel worse when you are taking steps to feel better? So let's break this down. If it happens to you, here are 5 possible causes. 1, detox symptoms. When you change the way you eat, your body has to get used to it. Now, this can cause headaches, fatigue, and irritability, just like it did for me. The good news is that this is usually temporary, and you'll start feeling better as your body gets used to the new foods. It has to get back to this homeostasis. Now, this is when extra sleep is required. Also, warm Epsom salt baths and magnesium-rich foods, as well as additional protein intake, can help to ease those detox symptoms. So think about including spinach, peanuts, black beans, nuts and seeds, whole grains, poultry, such as chicken, and also tofu. More fiber is step number 2. Adding more fiber. If you've been eating a low fiber diet and suddenly you start loading up on it, well, it can take your digestive system a while to adjust, and that can make you feel bad. So try gradually increasing the amount of fiber that you eat instead of making huge changes. Okay, number 3 and step number 3, dehydration. It's important to know that drinking enough water throughout the day can help with detox. And if you're not getting enough fluids, you might actually start to feel worse. Okay, number 4, if you have lack of daily movement, a sedentary lifestyle can cause spikes in your blood sugar levels, whereas exercising regularly helps to release endorphins and regulate those blood sugar levels. So make daily movement a priority. That's number 4. Number 5, lack of planning. It can be harder to stick to a healthy diet if you're not planning and preparing your meals in advance. This can make it harder to eat enough food or a balanced meal. So just keep in mind that it takes time for your body to get used to a new way of eating. Please do not underestimate the power of those white powder foods and the less healthy foods and the impact on your body to keep you stuck in toxic hunger. and then drive toxic withdrawal. Now, numerous studies have found evidence to suggest that sugar produces physiological and behavioral effects similar to those caused by addictive drugs. So know that this is truth. In a 2016 animal study, researchers found that long-term exposure to high quantities of sugar causes brain changes, just like those associated with nicotine addiction. Also, several animal studies have found that when deprived of sugar, rats showed opiate withdrawal symptoms such as anxious behavior and a decrease in dopamine release. Now, dopamine is that happy neurotransmitter that controls pleasure and reward motivated behavior. When people drastically change or reduce their sugar intake, you will have withdrawal symptoms, headaches, cravings, mood changes, all that we've talked about. So know that this is real. Toxic hunger, toxic withdrawal, feeling bad when you are eating good, it's a real thing. Please know this is a short-term pain, long-term gain scenario. And when you are ready with the right mindset and with the supportive and natural interventions that I've mentioned, your body will get back on track within a week or two. That's great news. Also, of course, if you're feeling bad, check in with your healthcare provider. If you need a little extra accountability on your way to losing weight permanently, remember, book a private coaching session where we can review the challenges, the obstacles, the sabotages that are keeping you stuck. We can go into strategy mode around those 5 steps I've described today. We'll generate impactful recommendations that you can start using today to start getting the results that you want. So the question is, have you written out your healthy eating protocol with a food staples list and nutrient-focused meal plan? Click the link that I've included and that accompanies this video to download your personal food protocol PDF worksheet to create your brain and body healthy lifestyle. Good luck this week. I can't wait to hear from you.